In the heart of the Kawartha Lakes region, Buckhorn, Ontario, is a small community that weaves together a rich past, serene natural landscapes, and vibrant rhythms. From its roots in early Canadian settlement to its role today as a beloved destination for history enthusiasts and outdoor explorers, Buckhorn invites visitors to slow down and connect with both land and legacy. The story of Buckhorn begins in the early 1830s, when settler John Hall established a sawmill and dam along the waterway that would later define the community. The original settlement, known as Hall's Bridge, named after the structure Hall built to cross the narrows between the upper and lower Buckhorn lakes. The dam allowed for timber to be processed and transported more efficiently, timber that would help build communities across southern Ontario. The name Buckhorn was inspired by a distinctive feature on Hall's sawmill. The antlers of deer he had hunted were mounted above the entrance. As the settlement grew, the moniker took hold, evoking both the region's abundance of wildlife and its rugged, untamed landscape. The name officially replaced Hall's Bridge in 1936. In these early decades, Buckhorn's economy was powered by the logging and milling industries. Settlers were drawn by the area's dense forests and abundant waterways. The Buckhorn Narrows served as a critical transportation trade route, one that would eventually become part of the Trans-Severn Waterway, a feat of engineering that continues to shape the town's identity. No visit to Buckhorn would be complete without acknowledging the importance of the Trans-Severn Waterway. Completed in stages from the mid-19th to the early 20th century, the waterway linked Lake Ontario with Georgian Bay through a system of locks, dams, and canals. Lock 31, located in Buckhorn, remains one of the busiest and most scenic along the entire waterway. For decades, Lock 31 has served not just as a conduit for boats and barges, but as a gathering place. Visitors picnic on the grassy shores, watch the boats pass, and learn about the canal's role in the economic development of Ontario. It also brought tourists to Buckhorn long before the days of highways and automobiles. As families arrived by boat to spend summers fishing, swimming, and enjoying the fresh air. Long before European settlers arrived, the Buckhorn region was part of a traditional territory of the Mississauga Anishinaabe. The nearby Petroglyphs Provincial Park is one of the most significant cultural sites in Ontario, home to over 900 Indigenous rock carvings. Etched into marble outcrops, the site known as the Teaching Rocks includes depictions of turtles, snakes, birds, human figures, and spiritual beings. For the Anishinaabe, the petroglyphs remain a sacred space and a place of ceremony. The carvings are believed to be hundreds of years old and represent a connection between the physical and spiritual world. Today, the park includes an interpretive center that shares Indigenous perspectives and teachings, offering a powerful counterpoint to colonial histories. Buckhorn is dotted with landscapes, some natural and others man-made. that offer a deeper glimpse into its past and personality. One of the most iconic is the Buckhorn buck, a large statue of a deer that greets visitors as they enter the town. Installed in 1985, the statue pays tribute to the origin of the town's name. Locals share an affectionate anecdote about how for many years a whippoorwill nested inside a hole in the statue's rear before it was repaired. A few kilometers away, the glacial boulders known as the Adam and Eve Rocks have become a romantic pilgrimage for couples. Local lore holds that anyone who touches both rocks while holding hands with a partner will enjoy lifelong happiness. The origins of the story are unclear, but it persists through generations as a simple yet touching tradition. Another notable feature is Council Rock, a massive glacial erratic that, according to oral history, once served as a meeting place for local indigenous councils. These seemingly quiet stones, scattered throughout the Canadian Shield landscape, hold stories that stretch far beyond recorded history. As part of the larger Kawartha Lakes region, Buckhorn shares in the area's distinctive blend of water, rock, and forests. The Canadian Shield reveals itself in outcroppings of granite, clear lakes, and pine-covered islands. Buckhorn sits at the convergence of the upper and lower Buckhorn lakes, both of which are part of a chain that includes Pigeon, Chemong, and Stony lakes. These bodies of water have long been central to life in the region, not only for transportation and trade, but for recreation and reflection. In the 20th century, Buckhorn began transitioning into a resort community. Buckhorn is surrounded by provincial parks, conservation areas, and maintained trails that offer year-round opportunities for exploration. Summer cottages, fishing lodges, and resorts appear along the lake shores. While the village remains small in population, it welcomes thousands of visitors each year, drawn by the promise of tranquility and a connection to nature. In many ways, Buckhorn stands as a living legacy of Ontario's past. It reflects the journey from Indigenous territory to settler frontier, from logging camp to lakeside resort town, where the water narrows and the land rises into outcrops and forests. Buckhorn offers a moment of pause, a chance to listen to the past and feel the stillness of the present. I hope you've enjoyed this video. This channel has a lot more videos of cool places in Ontario that you can all find in the playlist that is linked in the description below this video. You can also find on this channel's playlists videos of all the different countries throughout North America, Central America, South America, Southeast Africa, and Central and Eastern Europe. So I have playlists of all those countries that I've visited available on the channel. And if you'd like to follow my continuing adventures, you can click on the red subscribe button and click on the bell to be notified when new videos come out. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.
Can we pass here?
Yeah, of course. Doors
Okay.
closed, you can pass, doors are open, results may vary.
Thank you.